Ba, 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 ba. There we go. Yeah. Alright, this should be good. Yeah. Yeah, so anybody that's clicking on this video on YouTube, hello future me. Just wanted to go over a couple of things that's been going on. Kind of like a little update regarding potential playthroughs and whatnot. I think I just gotta turn this down a bit. Hello! I know, it's kind of out of the blue. Okay, headphones should be good. Yeah, I figured it'd be easier if I just did this instead of just posting, so I'm currently uploading the Tales of Vesperia playthrough. Hope everybody's week is going good. So I gotta go upstairs and check on this. Yeah, so I was finally able to get the exporting done for the Vesperia playthrough. And it looks like part 1 is already done. Let me turn this off. Hopefully the sound on this is good. I'm going to assume the sound on this is good. I'm just upstairs checking the Vesperia playthrough because I just uploaded part 1. The exporting process finally finished. It's been a slow couple of days with it too because I've been busy with other stuff. Alright, and schedule for 3. And now I gotta upload part 2. Alright, just a moment. Let me... Where is it? View in live. I'll do this. Capture things as they happen. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, stream not on the weekends. How strange. Yeah, I figured it'd be easier just doing this right now. Because I'm currently doing like exporting and uploading. So it kind of ties up my computer. So I figured it would be like kind of like a little mini stream. Okay, get off of there. Oh, there we go. Oh, cool on the what? Alright, let me just check this. Now we can work on part 2. I'm assuming my sound is coming in because I'm in a different room. I'm currently upstairs. I can hear the music background, but going to use this one limited character. Alright, so create, upload. I also gotta heal my party too. I was kind of goofing around with them. Alright, so upload part 2. Thankfully the uploads have been actually pretty decent. I could get a decent upload for like within a half an hour or so, a little bit longer. What was was it? DE dash. Part 2 of the live playthrough. And thumbnail. Yeah, so speaking of playthroughs, one of the things I did want to talk about was a couple of the other Tales of games that I wanted to stream, and there are 2 of them that are going to be an issue, which is kind of annoying. Oh, Verena only. Yeah, what is it, like 5 days? It's like 5 or 6 days left on her banner. Yeah, if you don't have her yet, I hope you do get her. Show more, please. Thank you. Altered content, no. No automatic, please. Concepts. Don't publish. Tales of. Next. Text, visibility. Probably tomorrow at 3 should be fine. Alright, I get to wait for about a half an hour. Yeah, because this was something that comes up with Tales of... Actually, a bunch of different games have this issue too. It's like you can only sometimes take screenshots or whatever, but it usually happens when you have a locked game, which is kind of annoying because that is the case with the next 2 games that I was planning on doing a playthrough for, Tales of Zestiria and Berseria, and it turns out they're both locked, as it were, set up in a way that you can't really take video clips or screenshots unless you're in like a very tiny optional battle arena sort of thing, which is kind of annoying. Which means I won't be able to stream it off of the PlayStation 4. If I were to use a capture card, that would be different. I'd be able to get the whole thing, but unfortunately I don't have one. So, kind of a bummer too, because those 2 are pretty decent. Berseria is one of my favorite ones. So, definitely disappointing. And we kind of saw a little bit about it. Well, I think I edited part of it out. Vesperia also has a couple of parts in it that are locked, as it were. There's a part that deals with Yuri and Estelle later on in the game. That's unfortunately not going to be able to be seen because the scene itself is locked, which is kind of stupid because without seeing it, the rest of it's kind of taken out of context. You kind of need it. I'll probably find some way to edit it into the playthrough because it's a good scene, even though it talks about certain things that people kind of don't want to talk about on YouTube. It's definitely a pivotal moment in Tales of Vesperia. So not having it in there is kind of silly because it's a pretty somewhat large topic between the 2 characters. So unfortunately, when I'm streaming the game, at that point the screen is probably going to go blank and you won't be able to hear the audio. But I think it lasts for a couple of minutes and then everything will come back. But sadly that's going to be the entirety for Zestiria and Berseria. Both of those games are locked. I think I'll be able to play Arise just fine. But yeah, it's kind of disappointing. So I was on Reddit trying to figure out if anybody else has these issues, and it's really pretty much like anybody that uses a PlayStation 4 or 5 and streaming it. If you have a capture card, then yeah. The capture card circumvents it because you're getting like the audio and visual directly from the console itself instead of it going through whatever it does. So, but yeah, any other console they're fine, but for some reason the PlayStation kind of locks out certain scenes or whatever. So that's the plan when it comes to the playthroughs of the Tales of games. Vesperia is going to be going pretty much just get started. I'm currently uploading the part 1 through 10. That was last Saturday's stream. I'm in the process of doing part 2 right now. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to skip Zestiria and Berseria because of that. So I figured I would hop on here and let everybody know. Figured it'd be easier doing this because I'm doing the uploads. So the couple of other things I also wanted to go over too was because I'm also going to be doing stuff on Genshin. I'm kind of spreading myself thin a little bit because I'm doing Tales of Vesperia, which is on Saturdays, and I'm doing Genshin stuff on Sunday. I also have plans on doing a couple of different projects on Genshin. Of course, I'm going to be recording these separately, so I'll try and fit some of it into the streaming on Sunday as possible. But when it comes to like the event stuff, like we're getting 5.5 in the next week and a half or so, I'm going to be recording several different sections of that. That is the Tribal Chronicles for the Collective of Plenty, Veressa and Ianson's clan. And then I'd imagine we're probably going to get a story quest for Veressa. So that's number 2. Number 3, we're going to be getting some more of the Saurian Buddy quest stuff, so I'm going to be recording those. I haven't uploaded those yet because I think I was just going to do like a main master video because I have quite a bit of that one. Pretty much anything that we've done with the little Tapetlosaur, I've been recording separately. And we still have another quest or 2 coming up in 5.5, so I was going to do that one. And I am also going to be getting the music and visuals for the Natlan Part 2. I already started that. I got a couple of songs. That's been going pretty good, but I also need some of the newer ones too, and I got to wait for that. And hopefully I'll be able to get either Iansson or Iansson and Veressa, and we'll be able to use those characters in the visual shots. But I already started with Lumine. Oh, someone posted in my little game chat. So, yeah, so I'm going to get the tribal quest for Collective of Plenty, potential story quest for Veressa because characters usually have a story quest. Pretty much any of the voiced event stuff I've been recording. So each one of those will probably be like a separate video. And I'm going to be doing the music for Natlan Part 2. So Natlan Part 2 is probably going to be one of the last ones too, because I got to find some decent... I already got some good ones from the Part 1. Got a bunch of songs that I didn't use in Part 1 that I can use in Part 2. And then I kind of have to do like a separate thing for the second half. But other than that, that's going pretty decent. Alright, so this is good. I'm going to head back downstairs. I didn't quite see who that was in the little game chat. Because I saw it in a little overlay, but I didn't see. I'll be right here. Yeah, so that's the plan so far. Continue with Vesperia, skip out on Zestiria and Berseria, and then go straight to Tales of Arise. I believe I should have no problem with that one. I should probably check and see what other games I'd be able to play, because I have a few other ones that are digital. Because I have a couple of the Star Ocean games. Alright, headphones are plugged in. This is still good. Who? Oh, okay. Ugh. So. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Turn this back up. Yeah, I definitely gotta heal my party. Is any... Oh, that's why. Yeah, my sound is off because I was getting music.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
Yeah, so that's how I usually get the music. I turn all the sound effects and voices off. And you could get some really good audio with that too. Alright, so since I'm already here, if I could think of anything else, I'll probably mention it. I think that pretty much covers the main focal points I wanted to cover. Sentient request with the alt account. Oh, you talking about? I probably won't be able to accept it. I have a full list. Oh, level 13. There you go. Yeah, that's pretty fresh. Yeah, because I have a few other ones that have sent requests, but I have a full list. I appreciate it, though. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I do have a bunch of people that have not been on for a while. But I don't really want to get rid of them because I have had a few people come back. There was one that had been gone for a few months, but they had come back for a little bit, but now they're gone again, so they're probably just busy. So. Oh, I'll let them know. Games that I can't stream. Yeah. That way I need to know too. Yeah, I'm pretty much just covering anything. Yeah, most of the talking points are in the pretty much in the first half of this video. But I'll probably leave this one up for a while. For this challenge? What challenge? Is it an event, or... Oh, you're doing like a solo fight only, or... I don't think I'm understanding. Are you doing like a banner wish thing, or are you trying to do like a fight bosses challenge, or... I think that's probably what I should have asked. One character only. Oh, okay, now I understand. Yeah, I've seen a few people do that. It's kind of interesting. Who is it? I think Mr. Feet. I think that name is correct. They've done that a few different times where they've soloed. They've done like solo Barbara, solo Bennett. A couple of those challenges. Well, you definitely have a few choices. You could probably do solo Sean Lang. If you could get her. All you have to really do is get to floor 3 of Abyss, so that might be a little bit of a challenge. You could always do the solo Traveler. We always get them 100% of the time. So you could probably go with which... Okay, so you're gonna do like a limited 5-star? So, based on the new account, you could probably pick the first one you get. Maybe? Like, you do all of, like, the normal wishes and go with the first 5-star you get. I think it'd be easier to choose that way, because if you choose... let me do, like, a solo Jean. You probably won't get her right off the bat.
Let's hope you'll put up a good fight.
If that
Here
makes any
comes
sense.
another.
Woohoo!
Well.
Here comes another.
Best of luck!
Yeah, because also, you could also do like a solo Risley or Farina because they're available now, but you might have to do a little bit of wishing to get them. Because they're not necessarily guaranteed within like 10 or 20 wishes or how many you have. Because I know the fresh accounts, you also have that free wishing on the Noel banner.
Carving wave!
Definitely a good challenge though. Give you a chance to work with characters that you don't normally use often. Back.
Hard hitting exclusive!
There we
Smile!
Oh, okay, that's not bad. And you got Micah too. Yeah. And you got Xiao Ling too before the Abyss, that's good. Yeah, I like her. She's a really quick polearm user. And she's really good for the Pyro setup. Oh, it just disappeared. Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say go with the first 5-star you get, if you get one. Make it easier to base it off of that. Because it'd be harder to choose a specific one, because there are quite a few. Because if you, like I said earlier, if you wanted to do like a Let Me Solo Jean challenge, and you get Tainari or Chi-Chi. Straight to the trash. Yeah, I would do that. You definitely use the characters to get all the equipment you need up to a certain point, and then go from there. Yeah, good luck with the challenge. Because I know there have been a few people that have done that, like I said before. I think Misdefeat was one of the people that someone had recommended to me. And they've done some of the challenges. Yeah. Yeah, because the standard 5-stars are pretty decent too. I'd say all of them can definitely hold their own compared to the limited ones. But yeah, at that point, it's pretty much just preference.
Let's shred, Sharky!
So, can't really go wrong with any of them.
Smile!
I'll probably check and see what I have on the main, because I was goofing around with her setup.
Amazing!
112. Yeah, other than that, didn't really have much else to cover today. So I'm just doing the uploads right now. The exporting was taking a little bit longer than usual. It was like 3 hours for like a part, but it only takes like a half an hour to do the uploading. Yeah, that's good. Noelle can definitely hold her own. Let's see, we did one. I don't see the other ones. Yeah, I gotta go back upstairs in a few minutes and finish up with part 2, and then start uploading part 3. Yeah, because I was also getting footage. Started getting the footage for the Natlan part 2. So I was getting music for Flower Feather Clan and Masters of Nightwind. Then I gotta save. I gotta wait for the Collective of Plenty to come out so I can get some of that music. I gotta listen to it first too, because I can't exactly just choose. But I feel some of the music at the Volcano should be fine. I would like to talk about it more, but I can't exactly. The part's not out yet. Definitely have some good stuff to look forward to, I can say that. But yeah, when it comes to leaks, I'm pretty hush-hush. Because I know they're also pretty strict when it comes to that too, so. But we do have some good things to look forward to. Veressa and Jensen are definitely promising as characters, from what we've seen so far too, because they've also showcased a little bit of them in the live stream, so. Yeah, I guess someone had... I think someone posted a video on Jensen. Apparently she might topple Bennett as being a really good support, which is definitely promising too, because we've had Bennett for a long time, so it would be good to, you know, kind of showcase another support character. I think I did the Children of Echoes first. I think I gotta do Scions next. Because I'd imagine this one is another achievement one. Oh, first C6. Yeah, I think that's one of the things why I personally wouldn't want to do like a challenge like that, because it would be on like a separate account and not on my main. I think it's mostly because I've spent so much time on this account. It's definitely a good challenge though, but yeah, I wouldn't want to get characters on one account and not have them on my other. I guess we just talked to this guy. Saving problems. Well, people definitely save primos in different ways. Some people usually do a wish every 160 primos they get. Some people, like myself, tend to wait. So, as long as you don't go overboard with it, I think when the money starts to get involved, that's when it's like, alright, there might be a problem with it. So... yeah, because I was, yeah, speaking of, Charlie posted a video. If anyone's familiar with Charlie, Penguin Z0 on YouTube, he just posted a video, I think it was yesterday or the day before. Apparently some dude's marriage was ruined because he dropped like $600 on Farina, when that money was supposed to be used for like emergency savings or whatever. I know, it was hilarious. I didn't expect that. Some dude's like... pissed off his girlfriend because he spent like $600 on Farina, which I thought was hilarious. Because I was watching that video yesterday. Yeah, $600. It's like, you know, we could get these characters for free, right? But he was probably getting there for constellations, and he was trying to justify it too. It's like, oh, you wanted Farina too. But yeah, the woman was not having it. And I'm pretty sure the video is still up, too. It's called... well, let me pull it up. I got my Switch right here. Yeah, 'cause he posted it a couple of days ago. It's definitely a fun watch. And $600 too. It's like, goddamn, just leave that for whatever. Because I think it was for a car bill or something. Let me check my history here. One moment. Oh, here it is. Weirdo ruins marriage over Genshin Impact. Yeah. And this was... Let me double check. Just gonna skip the ads here. Yesterday. Yeah, wow. They already got 2 million views. The comment section for the video is hilarious too. Let me read some of the comments. The first one. I guess you could say Genshin really impacted his relationship. Yeah, pretty much. As a Genshin player, he didn't even buy characters. He spent that on one character repeatedly. That's even more sad. He thought Furina was going to come out of his screen if he spent enough money. That dude didn't have a battle against anxiety. He had a big damn battle against reality. As a hardcore Genshin fan, I refuse to believe he had a fiancé. Yeah, this comment section is harsh. Sending a picture of Furina to your wife is the equivalent of sliding a $1 bill to a security guard to access the White House. I have a Lamborghini wallpaper for a while now. How dare you question my spending? I love how he sent her a picture of Furina as if justified his spending. Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely a good video to watch. It's like, come on. Focalors did not die for this. Oh, this one was good too. As a person who plays Genshin Impact, this is totally fabricated. Ain't no way he's in a relationship. This is why I don't tell anyone I play Genshin Impact. Oh. Yeah, that's a pretty good one, but I won't say it. Yeah, definitely a hilarious video. It was worthy of a watch. Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. Alright, exit out of that. Yeah, it says $600 on a character that we can get for free if you know, save up primos, but that was clearly a potential addiction problem. So, yeah, and the woman wasn't having any of it. Because I guess it was a shared account on a credit card. And I guess it was meant for car bills or something or whatever. Alright, could go... Where are we going? Oh. Whew. Sign all the contracts. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, so they work on their thing. I click on the portal. You mean from the map or going there physically? If you go there physically, it's like... Good luck. Because you also got that little portal over... What was it? Cape Oath. Yeah, because I usually just click on it from here. I go from the map, so... Unless there's a different way of going there, but I don't think so. Yeah, you eventually make your way there anyway, so I don't think it really matters. You play your own way, that's fine. Yeah, I've seen people do many different things on here. Some people tend to use like only one crafting bench. A lot of people do like the Mondstadt one. Even though they have like all the other ones that are closer. The Liwa one's pretty close.
Astra Abyssosque.
And that one here is pretty
Welcome
close.
to the Adventurers Guild.
Because you got the waypoint over there, and then the bench is like right here next to Catherine. So.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Yeah, it's pretty much just... Yeah, I can attest to that. Alright, so it has been... Oh, just about level 6. Did I forget to do the teapot yesterday? Yeah, I was also going to do streaming for Terraria, but I've kind of been busy with all the uploading and exporting and whatnot. On top of my schedule too, so... Did find enough time today to do this, though. Oof, yeah, I did forget to do it yesterday. 2200 currency. Hello, Tubby, it's been a while.
This road.
Whoops. Oh, Ranger only, okay. I never really did any challenges on that. I pretty much just play. Been playing a lot recently because I wanted to get back into it, but then I had that little character snafu which deleted my character, so I kind of had to get that one back. I'm in the process right. I got everything back except for the cell phone. I have to get all the stuff for the phone. I think right now I need to get I have to get a lifeform analyzer, and all the fishing stuff, and I should be good with the cell phone. And that's pretty much it. I got the Zenith, I got my Ankh Stone, I got my Fire Gauntlet, I got my Terra Boots. I think that was it. And all the cosmetic stuff I have too. I actually didn't make the shell phone. I had only made the cell phone. I didn't upgrade it again. But yeah, I have most of the normal stuff that you get. It's just that fishing stuff is going to take the longest. So I'm saving it for last. Yeah, it's that fishing thing that's just been taking forever. I suppose I could go for experience, but I guess I'll just go for the money. Yeah, and there was also another one I wanted to get to, because I don't think I had it before. I wanted to make a Hand of Creation, but some of the items you get out of that, you have to buy from the Traveling Merchant. Yeah, I might as well get this too. I could actually switch over to Terraria after this, because I don't have to play this all day.
If you ever have any questions...
These hidden truths are significant, what they mean, or what the wider ramifications
Level
are.
6.
I just want to bring them into the light of day. To put it in adventurer terms, I guess for me, it's all about the thrill of the chase, and not the treasure at the end. I've also met a lot of people along the way. All my Fontaine friends. Urfrasi, who believes I was born to be a journalist. And people like you, who join me in the search for the truth. Without everyone's help, I'd probably still be that nosy kid who runs around furiously snapping photos like a lunatic. Anywho, it's not often that I get to be the interviewee, but this has been a real pleasure.
That wasn't too bad. Yeah, I think I could do that. I could switch over though. Terraria after this. I'll have to stop stream because I don't have a 42 health. Oh wow. So how are you doing the challenge? Are you, I'm assuming you could get over there, but it's the teleports. Some of the smaller ones you could use. I'm trying to think of some of the other challenges I've seen. I think the most interesting one that I've seen was the No Element challenge, where they left Paimon at the statue in Mondstadt, and they were able to get to like AR 50, 55. That one was pretty interesting. Yeah, let's do Mondstadt, because I gotta get a couple of these. Yeah, it was pretty much a tutorial spot for where you were learning about the elements. It was just after the beach that you could leave Paimon next to the statue when you first arrive. And you could play it normally. But anything... I think for the most part, a lot of the Paimon stuff is sort of locked. She pretty much just hangs out at the statue until you talk to her. So, I gotta go this way.
Huh.
Should probably get out that seed box so I could get those. And could add somebody. Could probably toss in an Electro. I think Kuki should be fine.
Wait for my signal.
Alright. Yeah, it seems like it. I think solo Noelle would be a good challenge. 'Cause I think she's an automatic. You could get her. Unless I'm thinking otherwise.
Say cheese!
Lightning terrified! Dissipate! Breaking news! Smile!
Switch over Backgammon. Not really. There you go. Yeah, hope everybody's having a good week. Kind of an impromptu stream today for those of you that have joined. Alright, so I got 2 more to go. Yeah, because I talked about it earlier in the video. Covering that I'm going to be unable to stream Zestiria and Berseria. I'm currently doing a Tales of playthrough of several different Tales of games. And because of how Zestiria and Berseria are locked, I unfortunately have to skip those. And that's mostly because I don't have a capture card. I do all this stuff through the PlayStation 4. So, because of that, I unfortunately have to skip them. And when it comes to the Tales of Vesperia playthrough, that's, for the most part, normal. There is a section that's going to be coming out later on that is locked as well because of a scene between Yuri and Estelle, which is kind of unfortunate because it's a somewhat important scene, but that's just how it is.
Say cheese!
Oh, nice. Yeah, I was looking into one of those, because I have a couple of Switch games that I don't have on the PlayStation. And I would love to stream a couple of the Xenoblade games. I'm currently playing, I got back into Xenoblade 2.
Smile! Bring it!
Yeah, and I also gotten... A friend of mine got me another one of the side Persona games. I thought it was Strikers, but it's, I think it's Tactica. Seemed alright.
Hold that pose! Our bond is strong. Hard-hitting exclusive!
And then the other uploads and projects, whatever that I have going on, I'm going to be doing like a bunch of stuff for the 5.5 for Genshin. So I got to do videos for the Collective of Plenty Tribal quest, Varessa's story quest if she has one, because we usually get a story quest for characters that come out. In the process of working on the Natlan Part 2, I do have some music and shots already for the first part of Part 2, but then the final parts, hopefully I'll have Ian in so I can have her in a couple of the visual shots, as with the Collective of Plenty area. And what else? Collective Plenty Tribal Quest, Varessa. The Saurian buddy, the old Petlosaur that has been hanging out with us for a while. I believe there are a few other quests that we're going to be finishing up. So I've been recording that one as well. I haven't uploaded those yet because I think I was just going to do like a master collection, as it were, because it's quite a bit already. And when it comes to other events, if they're voiced or whatnot, I'll be recording those as well. Speaking of, I did record the Traveler's Tales event.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
But I hadn't done anything with that yet. I did do a little short, pretty much showcasing the photos that I took out of that.
Out of my way!
But I'm still holding on to the footage for that.
Say cheese!
I don't know if I'm gonna... I might later on down the road if I have the time. Oh, there you go. Nice.
Smile!
Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Eh,
Hold that pose!
breaking news. Totally called that. Yeah, so that's the plan with the videos. For the most part, pretty much recording and uploading any of the voice stuff for 5.5 that's coming out. Stuff with the Collective of Plenty, Veressa, and the Ensign. Oh boy. Yeah, honestly, Micah definitely has potential because he does have some attack speed boosts that you could get, but that's a couple of constellations in. I think it's like C6 or 2 or 4, one of them. He does get some pretty decent boosts, so he is an okay support character. Personally, I'm good. I would have been okay not getting him, because I already have a bunch of other characters. I'm already covered on Cryo. I'm already covered on Polearm users. I'm good. Still gotta work on this one. To Netlin. I think that was the third one. Yeah, so Pyro Ayaka, definitely had fun with that one. Still want to fine-tune the artifacts I have for her. I think I was just going to do like an R hybrid artifact set. Because I have the Pyro plus 15 and Cryo plus 15. And where I get the Pyro infusion is C6 Bennett. No, it's good. Welcome. It's kind of like an impromptu stream. So I wanted to cover a couple of things that I got going on. A couple of Tales games I can't stream because they're locked, and then upcoming projects I'm working on with Genshin, because 5.5 is right around the corner. So. And yeah, if you catch us later on this video, I had talked about them earlier. But yeah, it's mostly just upcoming projects with events that we're getting in 5.5. Currently working on the Natlan Part 2. Vesperia is going good. There is a section later on that's going to be locked where only I'm going to be able to see it, but it should be fine afterwards. But how Zestiria and Berseria are, I won't be able to stream those because of the locked feature. I should be okay with Tales of Arise, but yeah, the only issue is Zestiria and Berseria. Let's see, what team should I use? I also want to get Charlotte in here too. Yeah, I definitely get that. Some of them can be... Oh, nice. Good luck with the digital art.
Nearer to the action is closer to the truth.
So you don't want to use Catalyst characters in Shaska. I don't think... Wait. I don't think you can get Shaska, can you? I don't think she's in a standard banner, is she? It'd be funny if she was. Alright, let me double check a couple of characters here. Oh, okay. No, that's fine if you don't want to use certain characters. It's pretty much your challenge, so yeah, you set the rules. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, non-standard ones. Let's give Klee a little bit of a boost here. And then... Oh, I wanted to keep that. It's one of these I need to get rid of. I think it's this one. it's fine. I haven't really done much with her and her. Alright, I'm gonna be a moment, but I am not gonna mute myself this time. I'm gonna go upstairs because I'm currently doing the uploads for the Tales of Vesperia. I think part 2 should be done. I have part 1. I have it scheduled for 3 o'clock this afternoon, so if anybody wants to start watching those, pretty much have those scheduled when you return to Mondstadt. I think Noelle should be fine. But yeah, good luck with Fontaine with Noelle. Should be okay. Alright. Put this back up.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Ganyu, it's fine. Take a break. Talk about the meaning of overwork. Alright, let's see. That one is good. Shut the sound off. I don't know if that would it come through the TV.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Somewhere in my sound mixer. I think. No, it's something. Yeah, it's different. Yeah, it's not going to come through that because I have the VGA set up. Oh, that won't work because those are plugged in. I'm going to assume the sound is okay. I can check it later. Okay, so part 2 is good for tomorrow at 3. Now I can set
It's
up
so nice to de-stress.
part 3. Let me do this real quick so you can see. Yeah, I also got a couple of videos I gotta catch up on too. Muda posted yesterday about
If
Assassin's
you lie
Creed
on the
Shadows.
grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Which is understandable. That one's kind of been a hit or miss. Alright, just go into this real quick so I can see it. Live control. Checking the overlay. By the way, Star, are you still here? You were talking about your digital art. I hope that's going good for you. Alright, part 3. Alright, and drag and drop. Area Definitive Edition.
It's
Next.
so nice to
These
de-stress.
are good. Go away from the tracks and schedule this for the 22nd. Alright, now just wait. I'll be doing the domain here momentarily. Currently upstairs. Alright, I have to wait for half an hour. Part 3 to finish.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Turn my sound up so I can hear the game. Ugh. Yeah, so I was going through the music that I still had from part 1. Some of those music pieces, damn. If I could have like a video for every single music piece out of Nat one, I would. Because there are so many good tracks that they had for Nat one. Because even though I had the part 1, I did not do any of them justice because I only used a part of them. There are way too many good ones. Hold on, Clee. Hold on.
Smile! Born of ice and frost. Stand with me! La la la! Pew! That really hurt! Access denied.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I did part 2 for it because there are so many good pieces.
Blaze over.
I think I need a stronger healer for this team.
No one Dumpy Dumpy go!
Charlotte did it okay. Probably need somebody other than Ganyu, but this one's mostly for Ganyu and Klee. Yeah, so this is also a rare thing that no one usually watches me do too, getting artifacts. It's been a while since I've farmed for artifacts. So I've mostly just been working on character ascensions and talents. I figured it'd be a good time to start because I have a couple of builds that I kind of wanted to update. First off, Pyro Lumine. Even though I've had a lot of luck with that one, I wanted to try out a Pyro version of Obsidian Codex. That's why I'm hanging out in this one. Because I feel if I had that one for Pyro Lumine, I could probably start doing some really good damage. And I pretty much already have the set, but it's the one I do have is a Hydro version for Luolani. Alright, I'm gonna set this up again.
Stand with me.
Aggro these guys. All the melt. That's what pyro damage.
Our bond is strong.
And this is also going to help with Kashina too, because I've wanted to do a different build for her. I was using Hosk for a while. That was the build I was going to have on Noelle. It does pretty decent. It's a defense-based one out of Inazuma, but since I wanted more crit rate, I figured that Obsidian Codex would also be good for Kashina as well, considering she's an Atlan character. This is Night Soul stuff. So hopefully I can get some pieces. If I don't, I always have the strong box. So I think I did that Monday. It's either Monday or Tuesday. I did the strong box.
Dissipate. Out of my way! Born of ice and frost. Breaking news! Hold that pose! Jumpy, jumpy, go!
And that's the plans with Obsidian Codex for now too. If I also get like any other Hydro ones, I could definitely give them to Mualani. People said Underwater Fontaine is a pain. I don't think I ever really had a problem with it. Probably because I was well established with my characters too. I mean, you guys have seen my characters. They're definitely, I feel they're average, but yeah, they're definitely decent. They can hold their own.
No touching. For Rex Lapis.
I also don't want to say skill issue. That'd be kind of unfair for them too. Yeah, because there are many different type of people that play this. People that are completionists, people that are, you know, doing it for fun, just goofing off or whatever, and people that are definitely crazy about the whole thing, so. I think it was okay. So I broke it up into sections. So I was at the point of trying to catch up with everything too. So I did the same thing with Samaro. I did the rainforest in like 2 or 3 different parts, and I did the desert. Desert took a little while. I like big numbers, yeah. Yeah, I know how it is. It's nice getting the multi-100,000 hits. Because, what was it, co-op on Sunday, whoever it was, we were setting them up for their Mualani build, and they were able to get like 200,000. It was the first time they've gotten decent damage with their Mualani build. And it was pretty impressive, too. So it was definitely fun helping them with that. It's usually easier in co-op too, because you can get the reactions to, they're more constant. Oh yeah, sorry, I already forgot who it was. Yeah, it was a really impressive one. Mualani is one of those characters where you just throw a little bit of HP on her and a little bit of Hydro bonus and you're good to go. Yeah, sorry for forgetting. I do so much on here that I usually forget. I think that was it for resin.
Is the ability to not get lost some sort of talent?
If you don't keep your voice down.
I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Yeah. Oh yeah, I never did that. Oops. I don't really need 300 primos. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's get the mean. Okay, on. Okay, so... Ugh, garbage. Plenty of experience material, though. That's a plus. Alright, any feathers? Okay, so an HP base, crit rate, crit damage. I'm pretty much covered on Shalonen because I had actually gotten this one in the strongbox. I was able to increase her defense even farther. So Shalonen is good on that part. If that one had defense instead of HP, I would definitely switch it. So I think I'm going to pass on that one for now. Yeah, same for those two as well. I don't really need Cinder City because I already have one for Shalonen. I think... No, that was the only one. Yeah, I'm already covered on Cinder City, so I don't need that one. I'd rather have Obsidian Codex on my DPS characters instead of that one. Let's see. HP with crit damage. Crit damage attack. ER. Attack. Yeah, not too good with these. I could probably... I'm gonna take a risk. I have an HP here with crit damage. It has EM. This one has attack, but I don't really need attack on Mualani because her damage is mostly skill and burst. So let's try... Okay, so you're on this, so let's take you off of that. Let's try this. Give that back to you. We have this one with crit damage. Hopefully we could get maybe crit rate, or yeah, crit rate would be fine. See if this is going to be worth the risk. Because... Okay, so I think this one only had like one roll on crit damage. Because I got EM twice on that, I got attack twice on that, and I think I got defense twice on that, but nothing on crit damage. So I'm all set crit damage wise on that one. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's get some streamer luck. Everything else. Yeah, there we go. Streamer luck. Everything else but the stingers we need. Alright, so that was like no change. It is at level 14 though, so let's try... Got 2 more levels. And the only reason why I stopped with level 16 for a lot of these is that since I don't usually farm artifacts, I usually don't have enough to level them up to 20. 16 is usually a good stopping point when it comes to the 5-star artifacts. Alright. ER again. Alright, so pretty much the same as before. Instead of attack, I got ER. Which will be fine. I'll get to use burst a little bit more. And we get a little bit of EM too, which will be helpful. Alright, so... see if we got any good goblets. No. Yeah, goblets are definitely harder to get. I've only gotten a Hydra one so far. Just haven't had any luck with it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It was only that one. Yeah, because I could also potentially use this one for... Nice, congratulations. Yeah, I'll leave her like that for now. I think I made a change earlier, didn't I? Yeah, Shalonen's on that, okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that one. I was showing somebody my Shalonen build. So I was able to increase her defense above... Was it 3,500? Because of that feather. The feather was a really good one. Yeah, 3,581. She's pretty decent for her. I was able to do some pretty good damage on her.
Is the ability to not get lost some sort of talent?
Inventory, that's what it was. I'm gonna use the rest of these to turn into bottles here. Salvage, salvage. Alright, so the ones that I don't need. See, the sands would be decent because it's an attack one. I am looking for an attack one because of Lumine. But it's the substats. I don't need energy recharge. I don't need HP, so I'm going to junk that one. As for the flowers, pretty much the same thing. I have better ones. And yeah, I'm pretty much good on the circlets. The one I did already get, it was a crit rate, and that's what Lumine already has. Cinder City stuff, this one would be good to keep, but since Shalonen's the only Cinder City character I'm using, the one that I have on her now is better because it has defense, and that's pretty much what I need anyway. So I'm pretty much good on that one. I think the rest of these are junk. Then again, I did at one point, I was using some... Oh, wait a minute, let me think on that one. I think that would be good for someone like Kuching, because I use her skill and she gets the Electro Infusion. So... maybe that one would work. I think I might keep that one. Because Kuching is another character I would like to rework her stuff. Because she uses another one of the hybrid builds. I think she uses like attack. Would like to try Shimano on her. She has a couple of pieces from that. Because she shares... I think it's the flower and feather from Yoimiya. Because Yoimiya uses Shimanawa. Some of these other ones aren't gonna do the trick anyway. Yeah, because I'm also getting Crimson Witch for several different characters. I need to get a separate set for Klee and Hu Tao. Was able to get a crit rate hat, I believe. But... yeah, because I think she has... I think that's a hat she has on. Yeah, crit rate. Because it had a couple of decent rolls on it. Good attack and crit damage, plus EM too. That definitely helps out if you want to run like a Burgeon Klee.
Klee was a brave girl today.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. Paimon definitely has Had a couple of times where she doesn't, but for the most part, she usually does. Let me find an example. Yeah, like the very first one, it's like way down, like in the middle. Paimon guesses they could be thought of as mascots. Yeah, she usually refers to herself as in third person. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm not sure. I'm sure there's a reason. I think the only other one was, well, Klee. We just heard that. Klee's done it too.
Over in the west, then.
'Cause that was... Yeah, Spoils. Yeah, I got a few characters that do that. But yeah, I'd say the most notable one is Paimon. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't have Chi-Chi.
You'll interfere with the mixing process if you don't keep your voice down.
Yeah, and now that you mentioned it, you're gonna hear it all the time.
These bombs, so heavy.
I think I was all set with your stuff. Ooh. Oh, that's what it is. I wanted to see how much I can get for strong boxing. Now, sadly, we don't have Obsidian Codex yet on here, so which one was? I think I was doing Crimson Witch. Should have enough for these. And I already checked these earlier, so these are usually just fodder for this anyway. Just one then. Alright, so I can make 10 of these. Hopefully I can get some decent ones, because it's Hu Tao and Klee that need these. I could also potentially get some better ones for Ayaka too, because I have the Pyro build. Alright, and confirm. Ooh, a lot of circlets. Wow. Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah, because I'm covered on the flowers. So I got a couple of decent ones. Let's see. Okay, so EM crit rate, attack. Okay, so that one's garbage. And then Inazuma Conversation. Yeah, there had to have been something going on in the conversation. Crit rate HP. What's the other one? Crit rate, crit damage, ER, defense. I think I'll skip those. Alright, so attack with crit damage. That's alright. EM with attack and crit rate. I could do this. Couple of months ago, I was checking out a very specific build for Klee using Elemental Mastery, and it was essentially setting it up for Burgeon. they had... I can't remember how much it was, but she was able to do a lot of burgeon damage. So if I were to do maybe like a double EM then crit damage, or maybe crit rate,
These bombs,
or maybe
so
triple EM.
heavy.
I think triple EM would be fine. I could probably do that. I think I want to keep that one, the Elemental Mastery one, because it has attack and crit rate. Still need to get an HP one for Hu Tao though, so the attack ones I kind of have to... The one I have on Hu Tao right now is just a filler one. So I wanted to get the 4-piece effect. So I think I was... Yeah, because this is the one I was using for, because I have Lumine using it right now. I want to try that and get some more Elemental Mastery on Klee. Alright, I didn't get any goblets. Circlets. So I already have the crit rate one here with attack, crit damage, EM. I also have another one, kind of a not as strong crit rate. I would like to get another crit damage one. She forgot the conversation about the Kamui-jima cannons. Yeah, it's funny. I was just in co-op with somebody trying to figure out how to use those cannons. You have to start a quest with Xavier, taking down the shielding around the furnace. Yeah, let's check it out real quick. It's gonna be Inazuma. See if I can find it. Okay, so Mondstadt, Liwa, Inazuma.
Kamui Cannon? Kamui Juicy Cannon?
Maybe juicy.
Kamui Jimmy Cannon? Ugh, what a mouthful.
What are you reading, Paimon?
Look, it's the super weapon the Shogunate army has constructed nearby to protect Tatarasuna. Kamui-jima Cannon!
It looks really powerful. And yet, we didn't see it do anything while we were in Tatarasuna.
It seems like the Resistance knew how strong it was. So before formally waging war against the Shogunate,
Oh, so I see
they
it.
had
Yeah, right at the end.
occupied this place. But this Kamui-jima cannon needs either special ammunition or electro to work, so it's no use to the Resistance. The Shogunate army put so much time and effort into creating this weapon. Paimon really wants
One of the
to
few
see the
times we
extent
actually
of
get to
its
hear Sarah.
power.
If all you need is an electro user, perhaps I can help.
That's right! Now we just need something that would serve as our cannonball! Huh? Why are you giving me that look? Hey!
Yeah, speaking of this one, actually, I saw an animation of this. Someone actually animated this this scene between Paimon and Lumine, or Aether if you have him. I think it was the animation with Lumine. Someone animated this scene, and Lumine actually put Paimon in the cannon and then shot it. It was actually pretty funny. Yeah, because they were talking about the cannon, and yeah. Yeah, that's definitely one of the few times where Paimon does not refer to herself in the third person. Because... emergency ammunition, yeah. Yeah, because for the most part, she usually does refer to herself in the third. Yeah. Alright, Alright, so circlets. Had gotten a bunch. I would like to get the crit damage one. Okay, so HP, crit damage, attack, defense, attack, defense. Alright, so no luck there. I'm also on the lookout for healing bonus ones too. So I'm still trying to find an even better heal bonus for Furina, because I currently have this one. The reason why is that I want to get one that has the HP percentage substat I kind of want to get like a bunch of HP on that. Because the highest one so far is 9.9%. Sadly, most of that one went to defense, which I don't really need. And it's part of the heal build I have on Farina. And no luck with these. I could potentially use this on somebody like Hu Tao, but it's usually better to have either crit rate or crit damage. Crit rate if you don't have certain weapons. Crit damage would be good, considering I have Primordial Jade on her, so I'm kind of covered on crit rate. Because I think, even though that one's at level 4... Oh, nice. Yeah, 45, but she has a couple of artifacts that moved around. Alright. Let's see, what else did I have to do? I think that was it. So I'm just doing the uploading stuff today. I already did the overflowing resin thing.
What a place.
I don't even know. I think that was it. Alright, so... Anybody that wants to catch up with what I was talking to today, you can catch... Oh, so, yeah, I can talk about that real quick. The weekly bosses, I was going to save those for Sunday, just so I can have more to do. Because I'm usually doing, like, a bunch of stuff. But, yeah, right now I'm just doing, like, uploading the Tales of Vesperia playthrough. And I already did my daily stuff right now. Yeah, I was going to save those for Sunday. Because I have to do... Let me double check.
It's Bob.
Not the whale, because I was going to wait on Charlotte. I think it was Shalonen. Yeah, I got to fight Raiden a couple of times. Or... No, this one is Skara. Yeah, I gotta fight Skara. Who needs Raiden? Lord of Primal Fire is another one I need for Lanyan. I need a couple more of that. And this one's always a fun fight because I get to use Lumine. And I'm pretty much covered on this one. Who else was it? Covered on Dvalin. I thought the other one was Skara. Don't have enough of Dory. Nahida needs a few more of the ingenuity. Wow, I'm looking at the Mora amount. It's been a while since I've been over 4 million. Well, that's cool. Don't really need the whale because I'm already good with that. I think I was already done with Kashina. Yeah, because I don't really need the attack. Who was it? Sayu needs Azda, but she's at a good spot anyway, so I don't really need to do that. Zarya's already done, Kujasara's already done. I can't remember who it was. Not there with Diana yet. So with that... I don't know, I'm forgetting who it was. I know it's Skara and Lord. I suppose I could fight the whale because I've been working on Charlotte's stuff. I could also fight the wolf too because I've been using Klee more. I got a pretty good setup with her and Ganyu. Or was it? Oh, that's, yeah, Kuki. That's where it is. Yeah, I need Raiden. was trying to remember who it was, because I gotta finish up with her skill. Yeah, so that's the plan with the weekly bosses. I'm gonna wait for Sunday. And it's gonna be Scaramouche, Raiden, and Lord of Primal Flame. Because I do want to come back to Lanyan. Because I would like to get the 4-piece Guild of Dreams for her. So, yeah, that's the plan with weekly bosses. Alright, so I think that's going to call it for now. For Genshin, anyway. I think I'm going to make a game switch, which means I got to end broadcast. Right now, if anybody wants to catch the entirety of the conversation, this is going to be on YouTube, so you can watch the whole thing. I talked more about what was going on earlier. I'm going to switch over to Terraria, because I kind of want to play that for a bit. So I still got to do some farming on that, so I'm going to make the switch in a couple of minutes. And in the meantime, I'm pretty much just going to continue uploading the playthrough for Tales of Vesperia. So, for everybody that stopped by for this mini-stream, this is only kind of a part one. I'm switching to Terraria. Yeah, I got to get farming on that one, because I got to get that cell phone back. But yeah, thank you for stopping by and listening to me rant about Genshin and a couple of the upcoming projects. And I will see you momentarily. So thank you, and see you in a few minutes. It'll be like a minute or two, because I gotta end this game and then switch over to the next one. So, alright, take it easy. See you in a few minutes.